In the heart of Zamalek, among cafes and leafy streets, lives someone with a very unusual daily mission. Aida is not a pet. She's a regular woman who, in her free time, becomes a guardian angel for Cairo's street cats. Today, she's visiting one of the cats that she took from the streets to a clinic so that he could get proper treatment.
I found Monkey in the same street where I had previously seen another cat. He was severely underweight, he was very dirty, he was practically skin and bones. But because he was so starving, whenever I would give food to the other cats in the same street, he would always run to me. So when I decided that I would also take him, because why not?
Miss Aida first saw Monkey on the streets. He was injured, he had a leg injury, and she tried to catch him several times until she managed to catch him, and it was successful. And when she brought him in, we noticed that he had other wounds on his paws and abdomen, and it was all treated. And while he stayed, we did some blood tests, and we found that he had a blood parasite called mycoplasma, which is a bacterial infection, and it required a 21 days course of antibiotic. And this actually caused anemia as well, because he was underfed, and it was also treated during his stay here. But as he stayed for a very long time, stayed in a cage, because it's a contagious blood parasite through fleas, so he was kept in a separate room, and eventually it caused him some depression. We cannot put him back on the streets without making sure that he was fully treated, and at the same time we cannot put him in a foster house because there was none. So he had to stay in a cage for a very long time.
For Aida, there is a simple principle: no creature should suffer.
As an animal lover myself, I see animals as my equals, and I believe that they deserve care, respect, and attention, like all humans. And as a cat lover as well, I think that cats are extremely intelligent creatures. They are great companions. Contrary to what some people think, I think they are much more affectionate than some people believe. And for example, in my case, my own cat, whenever I'm feeling down or I am sick, he's always sitting down next to me. So yeah, I think they're great house companions. Whenever I see a sick or injured cat in the street, I tend to feel very powerless, because cats, as I said, they are extremely loving creatures, and because of their own nature as animals, or that is, as non-human creatures, they are even more invisible than the least privileged people in our societies. So I have this instinct of helping them out to make up for this big inequality that they suffer.
Aida saved Monkey from his critical condition until he recovered. But unable to find someone willing to adopt him, she has to take the difficult task of returning it back to the streets.
Releasing monkey back in the street where I found him, which was actually the recommendation of the vets. It's always better to return an animal where it was found because they are already familiar with that environment and the other street animals. It was both happy and sad at the same time. Of course, happy because he had already healed, which was our main goal. But of course, it was sad because I would have preferred to find him forever home.
Monkey's story is unfortunately not an exception. Marihan receives rescued cats on a weekly basis.
So the most common problems that happen to stray animals are trauma, accidents, for example, or poisoning. These are the most common problems. The cats that are staying hospitalized, they are all rescued at the moment, and they are around 11 cats. These cats, they tend to be loyal to their new home and to their families, and it's not like other cats, other breeds. They are a little bit more lucky to be purchased, and this is a sad story because some people they buy cats and they buy special breed dogs, and at the end when they get tired or from the medical bills or from feeding them or anything, any kind of responsibility, they just throw them back on the streets, and because they are not used to streets, they die. So I really encourage people to stop buying animals and to actually adopt. Adoption is way better.
I think that caring about street animals and street cats in particular is much easier than many people might think, because any small action matters. From feeding them to, of course, taking them to the vet when they are in distress, or volunteering in catch, neuter, and return campaigns, which help us control the street animal population. Just like famous activist and animalist Jane Goodall, who actually passed away recently, she used to say that every creature in our earth matters. I really live by her statement, and I would invite everyone to pay attention around them and help any cat or street dog that they see.